Good afternoon, all of you. Welcome back to the course on System Security Lab. So, during our last practical, we discussed about the DES implementation. Actually, when we talk about DES, which was a symmetric cipher encryption technique, right, which accepts a 64-bit plain text as well as 56-bit key, and finally, it does a subsequent substitution as well as permutation operation, right, by means of initial permutation and then e table value, which is conversion of 32-bit into 48-bit, and then again which is going to be reduced to 32-bit by means of applying the SBox operation. Finally it will get a 32 again, so that will be applied to the permutation operation. Finally it will produce a 32-bit, right? So theoretically we studied a lot, and then during the last practical I've demonstrated how the DES algorithm which can be implemented by means of the Java coding, right? We have executed, as well as I gave the complete no detailed explanation how the coding works. Also we see the demonstration, right, how it worked, right, in this practical, and we'll be studying as well as we will be demonstrating how the port scanning operation works, right? Port scanning, right? Also I've instructed you to install the Zenmap, is a GUI for an Nmap, which is a tool which is used for the scanning purpose, right? I hope all of you have installed and ready for the practical. If you have installed, quickly write in the chat box so that we'll start the practical immediately. How many of you have installed the Zenmap application on your device? Say yes if you are installed. 3, 4, 5. Okay, I got response from only 5 students, right? I think only those students they have installed. Others they have not installed it. And if you wanted to install it quickly, you can do the installation. If you are using a mobile, it will be very difficult. I don't find any other alternate source for that. I can give the study material, you can refer that, you can do the live demonstration how it works, and you can understand the core concept. That's what I can do. So quickly I'll share the presentation screen. I'll demonstrate how it works. Open the application, which is Zenmap, Zenmap. You will find an I symbol, Nmap, Zenmap GUI application. Actually, which is a network mapper, Nmap, right? And GUI version is called Zenmap. So this software, which is available for all operating system in terms of Linux operating system as well as Android operating system, sorry, not Android, the Microsoft as well as the Mac OS. Once if the software is ready, and you will be getting a window like this. This is your GUI window. It looks like this. This is very simple user interface. You can find it. So here in the top left corner you will find a list of menus, which is scan, right? So here you will get a list of options. New window, open scan in this window, and then you can do the saving options, right? And then followed by you will get the tools menu. Inside the tools menu you will get the compare results. You will search scan results and you will do, right? And followed by profile. So here you will get a complete profile about the what you scan for the particular IP, right? So when we talk about how this application works, I'll start. Here, see, in order to get the details, now when we talk about this application, so this Zenmap GUI, which is going to work based on the DNS, right? So DNS, you know, that domain name system, right? So this will conversion of the mapping. Suppose if you are entering that google.com, it is very difficult for everyone to remember the name or remember the IP address. Say for example 8.8.8.8, if this is right. So this number which will be very difficult to remember, say for example if we are trying to access hundreds of websites, right? For all the under website IP address, it is very difficult to remember. Instead that you can just remember the domain with the names yahoo.com and then facebook.com and maybe eng.risvi.edu.in. So that will be easy for us to remember as well as recall. Now this DNS which is going to convert this name into the IP address, right? So the conversion will takes place with the help of the DNS, right? Now here, when you see this the interface, the first option is target. So now here the target here, if you know the DNS, you can give the DNS directly www.google.com. You can give https colon double slash eng.risvi.edu.in. If you know the IP address, we can give the IP address directly 192.168.10.0, right? Why this application is means the user or the attacker, suppose if the attacker wanted to get the information about the machine in which he wanted to do the attack. So for example, if I'm, let's assume that I am an attacker, I wanted to get the complete information about a particular device, right? Or particular website, a web server, right? In that case is what I will do, right? I will enter the DNS name here. I mean website address that will do the complete scanning of the devices, right? In terms of the network scanning as well as port scanning, right? So in the last session I gave the introduction about the uses of port scanning. When we talk about the port, these are the duck are the entry point to a particular resource, right? If you have the computers, if any data which comes from external devices, if this is your machine and if any data comes to your machine through the internet or through the network, right, all these information which are going to be entered into your device with the help of the port, right? So the incoming as well as outgoing of the message, right, receiving as well as transmission of the information, right, to and fro of your device, which is going to take place with the help of the ports, right? There are different types of ports: open ports, closed ports, and then filtered ports, right? What the attacker will do, attacker he will try to scan your complete device by entering the correct IP address or entering the name of your website, and he will try to find out the open ports. So this open ports is the entry point through which attacker will try to enter into your machine. So here attacker, once if we get the complete information about your device, and he will illegally try to enter. So you will get a loophole and then you will try to get enter into your computer. After that you will try to take the complete control of the device, right? I hope this is clear why this port scanning. See, there are 65,000 ports. Out of that 1024 ports are reserved, which are specifically mentioned for specific application, right? So say out of that 80 is for HTTP, right, as well as 21 for FTP, right, 22 for TCP, like this, right? I'll start the demonstration. So here Now this is the place where I need to enter the target address. So for example, if I wanted to scan a particular website, say for example www.google.com, right here, and followed by the profile. So here the profile you can find a lot of options. If you just click on it and the drop down button, right, you will get, I don't know, this may not be. See here there are different types, right? So if you wanted to see, there are different types of protocol. Out of the TCP is a connection oriented protocol and UDP is a connectionless protocol, right? So now this Zenmap application which will be suitable for both type of protocols, right, as well as which can no applicable for the different types of scanning, ping scanning. I think you might have heard about the ping command. What is that ping command? Where your ICMP, Internet Control Message Protocol, will send a request or no request to the mentioned IP address, right? Suppose if you wanted to check whether you have the internet connection, right, what you will do, you will just type ping and followed by google.com and then facebook.com, right? So by receiving the request, your server from the opposite end, it will continuously gives the reply by means of ping command as well as the sync command, right? So here you can select any one of the profile, depends upon what type of scan you wanted to do, right? So here I am just selecting the basic profile, which is intense command, intense scan. After that you can just click the scan. It will start scanning your information or site what we entered. So here you will, can you all see the execution window? Can you all see the execution window? You can try parallelly. You can type any of the website, any of the IP address which you know. At the end, if suppose if you are not sure, see, the attacker may not be knowing about the complete PC devices. He might be knowing about any website, say for example google.com or facebook.com, right? If I wanted to get attacked to the particular machines, first I might be entering the domain name or the website address, right? After that I'll get the complete information. So here you may find that, see here you just see the symbol here which is continuously scrolling up. What does that mean? That means that the scanning has started, right? Here you'll find a different information which are like, right, your Zenma portion which has started, right? This is the started time, right? And then the pre-scanning as well as initialization and then completed, and still it is going on. So now here this is what the IP address which is on Google server which is trying, right? 142, 250, 183 and 36. There are 4 ports which has been identified, right? And the amount of time which is required to identify the open ports. See the Google, see I did not mention anything about that. The big organization, right, they may not rely on a single server or single IP address. They might be having the multiple IP address. It is trying all the IP addresses, right? So here this is what the different intermediate devices through which it is connecting. 192.168.0.1, again the intermediate routers. It may take a time, depends upon the device, right? Depends upon the website, right? If it has only one server or one machine, right, you will get the complete information quickly. I've entered a google.com, so where they might be having many servers, right? And whatever the IP address which are associated with the DNS which I entered, google.com, all the server information it is going to scan and it is going to display as a profile information. What the attacker will do, so this is a preliminary process, right? Attacker will get the preliminary information about the particular site or particular website. After that only they will target the attendance, what kind of attacks is possible, whether the device is vulnerable for the any type of attack. After doing the scanning process, they will come to know that they will decide what kind of attacks they can execute on the target machine. I hope this is clear. I think now it has stopped. Okay, so I can scroll down, I'll get the complete information, right? So these are the different informations, right? At what time it has started. See here, you will find a list of options, right? And date, and then different cache control, right? Content type, how the protocol, how the information which are transferred, right? Again, E3P again. So what type of protection which they are using, right? Again, the different frame options. So these are all which are related to the protocol what used, right? The complete information, right? Similarly, the different tags which through which you can get the metadata results which are displaying in the terms of HTML data, right? Suppose if you are not able to understand these commands, say everyone may not be comfortable with these values, this information. See here, you can find here, see there are some information which are written over here, which is public key type unknown, the public key bits 256, and then the signature algorithm. So these are the certain information which we studied in the last session, right? When I was explaining about the certificate, inside the certificate we studied about the informations about the versions, and then different parameters, certificate issuer, and then certificate owner, and then the validity of all the certificate. Similarly here you will find the complete information about the certificate, right? So not valid before, not valid after, and related kind of information. So if you scroll down, you will get some more complete information, the port number which we are used to scan, right? So this it is a complete the combination metadata. Sometimes user may not be able to understand. Suppose if we are not having the sufficient knowledge, it will be very difficult for us to understand. For that, what we can do is that, so here there are GUI versions they have given, right? So here you will find the complete information in the with the help of the other tabs. I'll just quickly remove all the annotations. Okay, so here after this, after the operations, so here these are the two open ports found after scanning process. Now as we mentioned, the open ports are the entry points through which only the attacker they will try to enter into the particular device, right? Again, so here this is port number 80, this is for web again. So this is again port number 443 again, which is based on the TCP protocol, which is open, which is for HTTPS, which is secure hypertext transfer protocol, right? Again, if you just click on the tab topology, so here you will find a list, right? So this is your machine. Let me expand it. Give me a second. I'm just trying to zoom in out.
Sir, if you scroll in with your mouse, it will zoom in and out.
No, I'm not having the mouse. It is not happening. Can you do zoom in your machine?
Yes, sir, I can do it in mine with the mouse.
Okay, I'm not using the mouse. Baby, mouse எடுத்துட்டு வா.
Sir, if you click controls, there is an option to zoom.
Wait, wait. I hope now you can see it little clearly. I just zoomed it, right? So here you can find this is my local machine, whatever which is localhost, which is written in the black. That is my machine, right? From my machine, whatever the request which I passed and which passed these intermediate devices, right? And finally, it has reached this google.com, which has the IP address which is 142.250.183.36. This is right. So this links each and every dot, each and every shape, which is going to give, which has a specific meaning, right? So each and every size of or the color as well as the line shape or line size, this is smaller, right, which I am using the low bandwidth network. And so here you can find the thicker blue line, right? So this gives the internet connectivity, right? Sometimes here in between you will find dotted line, so that gives the information about it is the wireless connection. So once if the user get this information, suppose user wanted to attack any of the intermediate devices, right? And he will try to get this information about by entering this IP address 72.114.196.213, right? By the way, so the attacker will get a complete information about the target devices to which he wanted to attack, right? I hope it is clear. And when you just click on the OS details, you will get some more information about the devices or the system which you wanted to attack, right? So here you will get the information. O status, again open ports, the filtered ports. Filtered ports are no see, in order to protect your devices from this kind of scanning, what the organization members or the security professional they will do, they will place a firewall in between the devices as well as from the external network. Even if I'm trying to connect to the devices which is no protected inside the firewall, right? So I cannot able to get the information, right? I can forward the request, but the request will not be accepted and that will not give any reply. The entire my request which will be completely blocked as well as filtered out by the firewall. Okay, so again, so this gives the complete information about the addresses. I was talking about the address, right, which is IP address. You will get the number of ports which has been scanned and followed by the IP address 142.250.183.36 and then host name, right? And then you will get the accuracy 80% and then post use, right? You will get the operating system also, what type of operating system which they are using, right? there are different icons through which you will come to know that how many open ports are, whether the PC is vulnerable, here they are not showing that what operating system they are using exactly. But if you try with the some other devices, let me try with the other DNS. You all also can try parallelly, can execute it. I'm trying to do with the other scanning with the different DNS. So here you can find that there are many open ports. When we scan our college server, which is eng.risv.edu.in, followed by the IP address 216.10.240.89, you will get, first of all, you will get the IP address, and followed by the number of open ports. It has scanned a total 1000 ports. Out of that, see, they have assigned port number 21, which is assigned for TCP, again 587 for TCP protocol, 53 22 80 3306. Normally the 3306 protocol port which is used for SQL server, right? And this is TCP, again different ports which has been assigned for the specific purpose. So these are the list of open ports which is available. The scan is not yet completed, still it is under scanning. Let will wait for a few more minutes and finally we'll see the output. So this will work only if you have internet connection from your device, as well as the server should, whatever the device which whatever the website which you wanted to crack, which you wanted to hack, that to be on, that should be active. I hope now it is completed. See, here you can find the complete information about, right, the list of open ports and which is associated with for what apps is, what purpose, right? So here 21 which is for FTP, and 22 which is for secure shell, and 25 is for TCP wrapped, again 26 for is SMTP protocol, 25 sorry 53 which is for domain DNS, again 80 is assigned for HTTP, and then 110 which is assigned for post office protocol, right? Similarly you can find this the port number 13 as well as 445, and then 2525 ports are filtered, right? So here 3306, as I mentioned, which is used for MySQL, right? I think you might have used, you might have studied that when you are installing XAMPP server or maybe MySQL, you would have assigned that port for the MySQL server, right? So with this information, the attacker will get a complete idea. Now you will decide through which port you will try to enter into the particular machine for attacking. Now this is the complete information, right? So this includes are the internet service provider details, right? So from my device, right, from my device, if I am pinging, that will not directly go to eng.rcy.co.in, right? Or eng.rcv.edu, right? Instead, my ping, my request packet, which will be forwarded through the internet internet service provider of the uh, website which I am trying to attack, right? So this is what the complete information. If I just click on it, so I'll get the complete information about this device. So this is mine, the black one is mine, and this is 192 intermediate device again. So this is also an intermediate and wireless connection. So here I'll just remove the google.com from here, so you will get the complete pictures. Okay, we will just so we'll just look only this part. So here localhost and then 192.168.0.1. So this will be our gateway 192.168. So here this is what the IP address which is assigned to our server, right? Which is this red, which indicates that the server which is running based on the Linux operating system, right? Which has been protected with the gateway here, the firewall, which I could say that IP address 216.10.240.89. So if you just click on the host details, you will get a information, right? The filtered ports, sorry, not this one. This is our eng risv.edu.in scan details. Open ports 15, filter ports 3, closed ports 982, right? And then when it has scan, and then IP address, and followed by the operating system, which is Linux 2.6.32. Now this icon indicates it, as well as this is the symbol for Linux operating system. Now this icon indicates that this PC is more vulnerable because more number of open ports available. So this PC is more vulnerable. Okay, here you'll find this the explosive icon. So that shows that, so this server might be more vulnerable for attack. Okay, I hope you got the basic informations about how the Zenmap application which uses in order to do the post port as well as the host scanning details. If you have any queries, you can quickly write in the chat box. Internet ಇಲ್ಲ? Any queries? Any queries? Okay, what about others? I can quickly share the link. Actually, we are supposed to do one more practical, but I have a presentation at 3:15 in the research department, so I need to leave early. So what I can do is that I can give. I'm sharing the link through which you can upload the write-up for this. So already I have the common write-ups. What you could do is that you can execute your install and execute the program or the application in your device if you have the laptops, or preferably the PCs or laptops. In case if you are not having the specific resources, and you can just read as well as identify and read the things and then upload the same copy through the link which I will be sharing. I have the ready resources, I can share it quickly. Yes, yes, yes. Josefa, you can put your you can directly put the IP address and you can check it. No issues. Otherwise, I can show it again with the IP address. Actually, if you don't know the IP address, in that cases you can